Hello everyone, greetings from Austin, Texas, and welcome to 2021. It's hard to believe that a whole month has gone by, that we're well into 2021 after a tempestuous 2020. I do pray you are all well and that you're feeling God's blessings on your lives, and that His infinite, though sometimes mysterious care and oversight is obvious to you, in spite of all that's happening around us. It was actually a phenomenal year for us, 2021 being one of the best years yet in so many ways. So much progress, so many miracles, small and great, and now with so much to look forward to entering the new year. I apologize for not communicating more during these last months, but I imagine you were plenty busy yourselves and may not have even missed yet another email communication, adding to the information overload in your life. With the continued worldwide pandemic situation being everywhere, and the recent U.S. elections which affected some, you may not have even noticed the lack of updates from me. But since you are my faithful friends and supporters, I did want to share briefly some of the major victories of 2020 and what 2021 is looking like. First of all, we made a major move early on 2020, packing up and closing down our life in Mexico, studio included, after 16 years in that wonderful land, and moving to the U.S. with all that entailed. Quite an adventure. So literally from January to March, I was in the throes of selling, packing, and leaving. And then in April, we made the move, followed by settling in and setting up to establish ourselves here in our new land. Maybe you say, but Jerry, you're American. What's so new about the land? Well, I haven't actually lived here for 48 years, though I did visit semi-regularly. And a lot has changed. Not much for the better, sad to say. We moved mid-pandemic and pre-election, and I must say it's been a wild ride in many ways. But now we are adjusting to our new situation here, happily installed and up and running. So with no studio setup to work with, 2020 brought an opportunity to produce videos of different kinds. Some live mini concerts, talks, and also to do more music videos. So I produced a total of 48 videos last year. That's the equivalent of almost one video per week. I began learning and gathering basic equipment for live streaming, something that's proving to be invaluable in sharing music and teachings during what has turned out to be an extended lockdown with hours at home, basically all day, every day. So now I'm officially a content creator, a new hat that I've taken on, which is proving to be very inspiring and for which I'm receiving a lot of positive reactions. And one of my greatest treasures always, and new content I create, are the new songs I receive. And this year, so far, 2021, saw the birth of 4 new songs, all of which are now among my personal favorites. I've posted 3 of them in some form so far this year. I Will Look to Jesus, Looking for the Sunrise, Near and Far, and the 4th, which I've begun work on in my new studio setup to be released soon, The Mansion That Nobody Built, a sort of parable in ballad form. A bit about my new studio setup. Again, last year was basically no studio productions due to the move. Then all my equipment took a while to arrive from Mexico due to the lockdowns. But thanks to generous donors, I was able to get the room acoustically prepared as well as physically set up. Then when the equipment finally arrived, I was able to install everything and get things at least basically hooked up and functioning by December 31st, 2020. So 2021 is looking like I'm back in the music producing business, for which I'm very happy, because it's probably my main calling, along with songwriting and singing. I look forward to producing the 4 above-mentioned songs and hopefully creating music videos to go with each of them, as well as continuing to generate new songs as I am led to write. I also plan this year to continue producing music videos, visualizing the messages in some of my favorite songs. There will also be a continuation of live streaming experimentation, producing mini concerts, talks, and teachings on my own and with others. You may have noticed we've started a weekly series with Pastor RAUNA as a platform in which she can share many of her adventures evangelizing and speaking around the world, hopefully helping to bring about the creation of a book of those amazing adventures she's had and some of the incredible things that God has done over the years, so they don't get lost to posterity. We may continue traveling together around the world, at least in live stream form, to churches and places she has been to over the years and who would love to have her back. We'll do it by video until such a time as physical travel is possible again. I will also be continuing advancing in my new ministry as chief cook and bottle washer here at home, since my wife is engaged pretty much full-time in an online language school created by one of our daughters. Hey, Want to learn English or French within the confines of your own home? Check out startspeakingtoday.com.mx and tell your friends. I'm also the main shopper and driver, as well as a very interested grandparent, so I'll be busy with all of that as well. Anyway, 2021 is looking very exciting for us, so we thank you for your generous support and willingness to share what you have with us to help keep these projects going. You helped make 2020 possible, and knowing you're there and supporting helps give us encouragement to keep going into 2021, to see what the Lord has for us all, what He hopes to accomplish with us and through us this year. Thanks for being there. I look forward to sharing lots of new content with you this year, and to celebrate together with you as we cross the finish line of 2021. May God continue to bless you and your loved ones this year. Ciao.